back to another episode of That Gym Girl podcast. Hello, it is your hostess with the fucking mostest, Angel Wallace-Miles. Now, I am so excited to be here chatting to you, and it's very, very interesting because this is my first episode that I've decided to just fully not script. So usually, in case you don't know, yes, I do have a fucking script. I do follow some of my own guidelines and things that I want to say and ideas and points. And yes, I did have that for today's episode. For today's episode, I was going to do like a confidence, body image, kind of scripted ep. And then I thought, fuck it. I'm still going to do the confidence part and, you know, the body image might come up, but I actually just want to talk intuitively because I'm actually not dealing with a whole lot, like nothing bad is happening in my life at the moment, but I'm putting myself in situations that are quite scary and are quite, they make you feel a bit uncomfortable. And it reminds me of way back when I used to have gym anxiety and I was like fucking terrified and had all these beginner feelings coming up. And I really want to talk them through with you. And if you've been a long time listener of the podcast, you know I riff on about gym anxiety. You know that I want to get it into your fucking heads how powerful you are. But this is actually me sharing real life experience of those feelings coming up again. And it being so okay for you to have to work through the same issues later on. And so it's so funny because you think that do you ever work on yourself and, you know, do the personal development or work on your relationship with food, or maybe you've worked on your relationship with your body, or you got rid of that toxic ex, or you got through your gym anxiety, and then one of you is like, yeah, fuck yeah, Angel. And then you're like, yes, sis, I'm sweet. Like, I've cured myself of that problem. I did the therapy, I did the journaling, I did the exposure, whatever you did to get through that. And then the problem comes up again. And you're like, seriously, universe or life or whatever the fuck you believe in? You're like, seriously? Like, are you trying to fucking fight with me, cunt? And then you're like, okay, it's fine. I know how to manage. I know how to get through this. And you have to work through the same problem again. And it's interesting because, sis, that's life. Like, I think we think that you have to go through this. And I know a lot of people have experienced this. I'm the same. I've been through some real shit, some real traumatic, I would not wish it on anybody's life type of shit. And we think that that is what defines us. We think, oh, it's okay, I've been through this shit. I'm a resilient, gritty human being because I've been through shit. And you're like, don't worry, I can handle anything. And then something small comes up, like say going to the gym, and your mind just overworks and overturns, and you're like, you went through all that trauma, you can't even go to the fucking gym? And that's so okay. I think that the people who listen to this podcast, you're a high achieving woman who desires more for herself. And I actually spoke about this I run if you don't know, shameless fucking plug. I am an online fitness coach and I currently have a program called The Growth Collective, and it's where I have 8 women. I'm actually looking for 2 more girls to join. So if you're interested, just listen for the next like 10 seconds. And I provide them with our own tailored program, weekly nutritional e-guides, kind of educating them on nutrition. We have a group chat, we have monthly Zoom group calls, and we also have a monthly private call with me. Anyway, in our first group call, I really spoke to the woman who desires more for herself. And I put more in quotations because what the fuck is more? And this conversation is going to be a little bit all over the shop, but what does more mean to you? And what does the elevated version of yourself look like? And I think that everybody who's listening to this is that more human being. They know that there is something inside of them, whether you want to call it a fucking gut feeling or an intuition or just a fucking full belief and conviction that they have the potential to do and be and act more. And they then shame themselves for having to go through the emotions that requires them to get to the more version of themselves. Holy shit, that was really deep. It's not even like 5 minutes in. You're welcome, guys. I better like fucking actually properly introduce the topic, because I feel like I've just gone balls deep into this topic without actually doing a proper introduction. You guys, I'm just on something today. Like, I'm fucking excited. Okay, let's get into the episode. If you have not shared this podcast, told your mum, told your dog, told your best friend, fucking liked it, followed us, given us a 5-star review, like, sis, what you doing? We're trying to create the biggest That Gym Girl community. Oh my God, also guys, holy shit, I've got fucking news, and it's free. For all of my girls in London, bitches, I literally just booked last-minute flights to come to London. I'm arriving at the end of June, and I leave the end of July, endish, middle-ish of July. I'm hosting an event there. I'm thinking July 16th. Can you message me if that date works for you, or if it doesn't, then we can look at another date. But I'm thinking a free gym girl, everybody rocks up, we go to the gym together, we work out, and then we go get coffee. Thinking London. Can you guys message me, please? Also, if you're not in London, sis, I'm looking at you. Have you sent me the video where you say, I'm that gym girl? I know, Lisa Ann, I know you sent me one. Jazz, I know you sent me one. But you listening right now, you ain't sent me one. So, where is it? I'm doing a campaign where I want to empower women to be that gym girl, no matter what her size, shape, look, color, skin tone, where she's born, whatever the fuck, anybody can identify as that gym girl. And so I want you to send me a video of you saying, I'm that gym girl. Please, thank you, I love you. So 2 things, if you're in London, hit me up. Let's hit the gym together. And secondly, if you're not in London, send me a video saying I am that gym girl, and I will love you forever. Okay, let's get into the episode. It's so funny because it looks like I'm leaving when I do that soundtrack. It's like, oh, wow, she's transitioned. Guys, I stay in the same spot. I just press a fucking button. Nothing happens. I just know, I love it. It seems so magical, but it's really not. Anywho, so I need to tell y'all a story. And if you listen to the last episode, you'll kind of know a little bit about this, but I'm just bringing you along for the continuation of this story. So I, Angel, am a certified gym girl, and I love lifting weights, but there's a big old fat juicy button here. I have been wanting more for myself. See, reiteration of that, pattern. More. I've been wanting more for myself. And I was like, ooh, what do I want to do? And I saw this girl online called Olivia May. She was doing beach sprints, and I live on the Gold Coast, and everybody does beach sprints, and it's all about the beach and the beach and the beach and the beach. And I was like, oh, I could never. I remember thinking this to myself. I could never be a sprinter. I do not have the physique. I'm not fit enough. This is all of the stories I was telling myself. I would look dumb. I would be so slow. All of these fucking stories came off myself when I thought, oh, I should do sprinting. As soon as I thought it was like, no, but you can't. Like you a sprinter, are you fucking, this is again, all the thoughts I was telling myself. And then I turned to myself, this is like, I have an internal dialogue, so welcome to my internal dialogue, by the way. I said to myself, cunt, what do you mean? You can do whatever you want, bro. And then I was like, no, you can't. And I was like, yes, you can. And I was like, no, you can't. And it was a fault in a dialogue. Anyway, this is just me validating the inner dialogue that you have with yourself. If you ever have any self-doubt, please do not question the fact that I also have self-doubt. Like, I'm not a fucking super person. I have huge amounts of self-doubt. It's just that I am able to manage and work my way through it. And I hope that you can do the same as well. Anyway, so I did what any sane person would do. I messaged, if you don't know, Chrissy Chella is a very popular fitness influencer. She owns 2 companies, one of which is Honor Active, which is an activewear brand. Also, not sponsored. If you're Chrissy Chella and you're listening to this, would love to be sponsored, but I'm not. Anyway, she's fucking incredible. And I've seen that she's been doing athletic training with this coach. And so obviously I naturally messaged her coach and I said, look, like, are you taking on novice clients, amateur clients? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'd like to join. Again, not a sprinter. So I've started with him. I actually have my first session this afternoon, so I will keep you girls updated on how that goes. And then I also decided, obviously, to join an elite running club. Guys, again, not a sprinter. But anyway, I joined this elite running club. When I say it's elite, I mean these people, like one of the girls is an Australian Olympian. And then the other girls are like full, like they fucking compete for our state and compete for our country and like are the best in the state or like up there with the best in Australia. Like, then there's me. So can you imagine, there's all these athletic, fast as fuck people, and then me at the training in my fucking matching pink set. And I'm there like, hi. And they're all warming up. So I'm gonna just give you the whole fucking rundown. I may as well whilst you're here. And anyway, so we're at the training, the track, you know, the sprint track. We just call it the track, you know. In the sprinting world, I was at the track. And anyway, they were all warming up. And I was like, I don't know, I just started jogging. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just jog. And then I started doing some like hamstring movements. I was trying to copy everyone without them knowing that I was just copying. And then I said to one of the girls, just letting you know I am copying you. She was like, that's so fine, don't even stress. And what I keep noticing is these people, these elite fucking athletes are so encouraging. And it kind of surprised me and wicked me out because I would assume that these people would be competitive. And I want to bring this back to you, the listener who might be in the gym or might be wanting to go to the gym and might be thinking, oh no, gym girls are competitive. Oh, gym girls are bitchy. Oh, gym girls are not nice. Like, you're allowed to have these assumptions, by the way, because I had these assumptions of the athletes I'm training with. But it's nice when you get a piece of evidence and a realization that you're actually fully fucking wrong. And I want you to have the full capacity to know that you can change your mind and your opinion about somebody. You are fully allowed to judge someone. Internally, you're fully allowed to be like, oh my god, I bet she's a bitch. Like, if you're listening to this, you're probably like, oh, I bet Angel's a fucking cunt. Like, I bet she's a bitch in real life. And then you'll meet me and realize I'm a fucking teddy bear and a beautiful human being that is super humble. Anyway, you're allowed to judge someone, but you're not allowed to be provided with evidence that that person's a good person and then not change your mind based on that evidence. Because I go to these sprint trainings and I assume that these people are fucking shit cunts, and then they turn up and they're like, go Angel, keep going, like you're doing so great, oh my goodness, like you should be so proud of yourself. These are all the things they're saying to me. And I literally am like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna cry, because it's so nice to be acknowledged and it's so nice for them to realize that this is scary, this is hard. And them giving me that, even that fucking 4 words, like just keep going, or I think that was 3 words. Those fucking 3 words of just keep going, or you've got this, like those words mean so much. And so I'll tell you guys, the fucking training class that we had last night, you're gonna fucking die when you hear this. So last night, right? He goes, okay, yep, so you're gonna start with 6 by 20 meter sprints. I was like, yeah, chill, whatever, that's fine. Then you're gonna go into, what did he say, bouncing? No, bounding. He said, oh, you're gonna go into bounding. When I kid you not, I thought we were gonna have to bound some shit. I was like, we're gonna have to tie our legs on some shit. We're gonna have to like be tied on something, like bound. That is fully where my head went. I was like, we're gonna have to be bound to something. No, bounding is jumping. So we do these like jumping drills. And then we move into a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sprint. I'm just gonna give that its own moment of fucking silence. So we do 600 meters, 500 meters, 400 meters, 300 meters, 200 meters, and a 100 meter. Yeah, I know, I can see your face. You're like, oh my God, Angel. Yeah, I know. And so I did it, and I was the slowest. Like, I'll fully own that. I'm not here to fucking pretend. It was 100% the slowest. Every single time I ran past my crew, I'm gonna call them my crew because they're my home girls and my home guys. They were so encouraging. Keep going, Angel. You're nearly there. Try and catch up. You can do it. Like, they were so fucking encouraging. And so I want to challenge you. I want to fucking challenge you. We're in the gym, and I'm going to use the gym as an example, but you can even just use life in general, whether it's at university or if you're trying a new hobby. Where in your life are you fully judging someone without ever meeting them? Like, where in your life are you like, oh, gym bros are horrible and mean, but you've actually never spoken to a gym bro before? And again, you're allowed to have that assumption, but why don't you challenge it? Why don't you talk to a gym bro? Why don't you talk to a gym girl? Why don't you go up to her and say, hey, I fucking love, and I don't know if she swears, maybe you shouldn't swear. Be like, hey, I bloody, I'm just gonna swear, okay, guys? Hey, I fucking love your leggings. Like, those are so flattering on you. And then I bet you a fucking $100 bill that she'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much. They're from blah, 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 blah. I'm not sponsored by any activewear, so I'm not gonna be like, they're from Judgement. Unless Gymshark, you wanna hit me up. Anywho, so challenge your preconception or your assumption of somebody. And I guarantee that will make you feel so much more comfortable in that space. Because if you go into the gym tense and assuming that everybody's fucking judging you and that everyone is horrible, like, you're gonna feel like shit. But if you literally just challenge that and hit the hammer on the glass and go, oh, like, I really like the way you fucking, well, I was gonna say like, do an IDL, but that's fucking weird. Or, oh sis, you're so strong with your bench press. Say that to her. If you think that she's fucking strong on her bench, go up to her and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, you're fucking so strong. She will 110% be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I mean so much. I've been working so hard on it, da 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 da. Boom, evidence, gym girls are nice. And that one piece of evidence outweighs any of your fucking judgment or assumption that gym girls are horrible. Because what fucking evidence? Tell me right fucking now. I've got a finger gun up to your head. Tell me now, what evidence do you have that gym girls are horrible? That gym girls are mean? That gym girls are bitchy? What evidence do you have? Maybe you do have evidence. Maybe you had a shitty fucking dickhead gym girl who was rude to you one time. But if you don't create evidence that gym girls are nice human beings, how are you ever gonna believe that? And yes, you know me. I'm a gym girl. I'm a fucking nice human being. Now you gotta meet someone in your actual physical circle. Unless you come to London, then I will be in your physical circle. But again, we won't plug that. So there's that point. The second point is, are you allowing yourself to be a beginner? Like, are you allowing yourself to be slow, to be dumb, to be embarrassed, to not know what you're doing in the gym, and it doesn't have to be in the gym. This can literally be at university, or maybe you're like my German friend who messaged me on Instagram. Her name's Lisa Ann. Maybe you're learning a new language and she's learning English. Like, are you giving yourself the full permission to fuck up? Are you? Or are you assuming that you should know this? Why should you know this? Why should you be a certified muscle mummy? I'm so sorry that I said that. Why should you be a certified muscle mummy who knows exactly what she's doing in the gym? You can't. This is your first few days in the gym. This is your first few months in the gym. You're still learning. That is so okay. You being a beginner and having your training wheels on is so okay. Because I would fucking hate to see you get put on a big girl bike and be pushed down the fucking hill and then you fall over and scrape your knee. I'd rather you start on training wheels, feel supported, and then when you feel ready, step up to the full grown bike. Hope that analogy made sense. Wait, let me take a sip of water, family. Your reminder that you need to be drinking more water. If you are not the fucking desert, if you are not the fucking ocean, what are you doing? What are you doing? There should be fish swimming around. I don't want to see no Sahara deserts out here. Drink your damn water. And it's okay to be a beginner. Because as adults, we look around and we go, okay, I finished high school, I got to uni, like uni's pretty okay, they tell me what to do. Then I go to, like, obviously uni's hard, but you know, you still get told what to do. And then you go to your workplace, somebody trains you, okay, cool, I'm in my job, I know what I'm doing, awesome. when do you actually become a beginner again? And it's interesting because you get to choose that. You get to choose to put yourself in an uncomfortable position and an uncomfortable situation in which you might fail and you might fuck up and you might make a mistake. But let me tell you, if you fail, do you realize you can literally just start again? Like, okay, this is an example, right? On my first session, we did 10 by 200 meter sprints. I could only get 8 done because I was fucking exhausted. Did I fail? Is that failure? Because I didn't get 10. Yes, I failed to get 10. But would you say, oh, Angel, you're a failure, you failed? No, that'd be fucking cunty. But do you know what? In the last session I did, the one before yesterday, I got those 10 by 200 meter sprints. So I failed, but then I just redid the thing a week later, and I succeeded. And you know what? Next Friday, when I have my next session, I'm gonna do the 10 sprints again, and I'm gonna be even faster. And it just compounds and it just gets better, but you actually have to give yourself the full permission to be a beginner and the full time. The time, like, why do you need to be an intermediate or an elite gym girl, athlete, muscle mummy, whatever the fuck title you want to give yourself? Why do you need to be that ASAP Rocky style? Yes, I just said ASAP Rocky style. But why? Is it because you think that others will perceive you as better, as knowing more? Like, to what extent are you doing this gym girl journey to please everybody else around you? Okay, Angel just segued there. But like, have you actually questioned whether or not you're doing this for yourself? Is this for your partner? Is this for your mum? Is this for the girls at school? Is this for your colleagues? Is this to tell that other person, oh yeah, don't worry, I went to the gym this morning. Don't worry, I am working on myself. Like, stop. Are you doing this for you? Are you doing it because you need the mental release? Are you doing it because you need the physical benefits? Are you doing this because your health is fucked and you need to get your health back on check? Like, who are you doing this for? And it's okay to do it for other people. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't do this for your kids or for your partner, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're going to be the person who gets you out of bed. You're going to be the person who gets you to the gym. And if you're doing this for fucking Sally down the road or for the Instagram likes or for the fucking story likes, you're just going to burn out. Like, that's just facts. And I'm sorry to call you out, but you got to have a good ass fucking why. Otherwise, you're just going to fucking hate it. I really liked this episode, family. I have really liked this episode. That is pretty much it from me. I haven't really got too much else to riff on. I think actually, okay. Well, I don't have too much to riff on. Actually, I do. Fully contradicts herself. I was just thinking about the beginner part and, you know, being a beginner in the gym and giving yourself grace and all of that. And there's an element of a few things, but one that really comes to mind is the I don't give a fuck piece. So again, this kind of relates to who are you doing it for? Because if you walk into the gym, like I have multiple times, and I've literally sat up, closed my eyes, or maybe I'm in the car, or maybe I'm mid-set, whatever it is, and I literally think to myself, or I say it, I literally do not give a fuck about anyone else that's here in the gym except for myself. And I don't mean this in a horrible way. I'm not being like, oh yeah, like if somebody dropped a weight on themselves, you wouldn't fucking get it off of them. Like, you're not a fucking horrible human being. Could you imagine? I don't give a fuck about anyone drops weight, just watches them. That'd be so fucking horrible. But I mean, mentally, socially and emotionally, you don't give a shit about anybody else's fucked up opinion in here. You don't give a shit about whether or not they're looking at you. You don't give a shit what they fucking are doing. You only give a shit about you, about what you're doing in the gym. I'm not looking at anybody else. I'm not here for anybody fucking else. I am here for me. I am here because I want to better myself, because I deserve to better myself. I'm fucking here because I want more. I desire more. I want to be the elevated version of myself. And if that means going to the fucking gym and putting down and picking up stupid weights and looking dumb, or running a track at 6 p.m. on a Friday or 6 p.m. on a Monday and it's fucking balls raining and like you're getting just wet like last night. Oh my God, guys, it was just raining and raining and raining and he didn't stop the training, and I don't give a shit. I'm fucking here for me. I was doing that run on my own. I think it was like the 400 and I was like, just keep going. Like, you're fucking here for you. Just keep fucking going. Okay, I want you to imagine, this fucking makes me feel like Rocky. You know Rocky from those boxing movies? Dun, 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 I am Rocky. That's also not the theme song, but that is my version of it. So last night, it's Monday. It's 6 p.m. It is raining. When I tell you it's raining, it's raining. I am getting a bit of chafing. I am cold, but also hot. I can't breathe because I've just done like a 600 and a 500 meter, and I'm in my 400 meter and I'm running. When I tell you, I was like, God, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta fucking stop. I can't. My legs can't go anymore. Yes, they can. This is what I said to myself. Yes, they can. Keep going. You're here for you. We don't quit. We don't fucking quit. We don't fucking quit. And you know what? I could have taken a break. I could have taken a break and that's okay. I think that putting a pause on your gym girl train, stopping at the pit stop, whatever you want to call it, that's okay. But I knew inside of me, I did not need to quit. And so, are you pushing past that quit point? Like, you know that point where you're in the gym or you're just about to go into the gym and you're like, no, I can't do it. You're like, nah, not happening. Like, fuck this. What if you pushed past that quit point? What if you actually said, no, I can do this. No, I'm actually capable of this. No, I'm not here to fuck around and give a shit about anybody else's opinion or whether they're looking at me. I'm here for me, and I can do this. Is it gonna be easy? Probably not. Is it gonna hurt? Probably yes. But can I do this? Fuck oath I can. I'm a fucking weapon. I'm a fucking incredible human being who desires more. And if I want to be more, going to the gym, that's step one, baby. You should see step 2 and 3, like they're gonna be fucking insane. You should get G'd up about this. And being scared, being fucking shit scared, like I tell you, I can't explain it. The girls with gym anxiety, you'll know, like there's this different type of fear that you feel when you're about to go into the gym or you're about to try something new. Like it's a different type of level of sickness. You're like, oh my God, I can't fucking do this. But when you push past and you say, we can do this. Like that is going to break or make you in this journey. And yeah, fuck oath, you can try again. If you fail, just try again tomorrow. If you fail, try again the next day. If you fail, try again the day after that. But one of these days, you're gonna have to fucking face the truth and full send. And when you do, I wanna fucking hear about it. I want to fucking hear about it. Okay, that is actually it from me today because I have rambled on for too fucking long. I hope sometimes I finish these podcasts and I'm like, did any of that make actual sense? Did any of that actually make any sense whatsoever? I hope it did, honestly, and I hope that you've taken something away from it. As always, my DMs are always open for questions, for insights, for takeaways, for podcast topic requests. Like, I'm actually here. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean it in like, I know that the gym girl journey can be fucking lonely sometimes. And if you are looking for a coach, awesome, hit me up. But if you're not, hit me up anyway. Like, I'm not here to fucking sell you shit. Yes, I have a job. Yes, I'm a trainer. And yes, you know, it is my income. But I'm also just a gym girl who, oh my God, fuck. Guys, I was about to do an inspirational, like, speech to you, and then my mind went to Notting Hill, where is it Sarah Jessica Parker? No, wait, what's her name? It's Hugh Grant. Guys, what's the other girl's name? Anyway, and she's standing in front of Hugh Grant and she's like, I'm also just a girl who is in love with a boy. Why did I feel like that? Guys, I'm also just a gym girl who just wants the best for you, and I want you to know that you're not alone on this journey, and that I see so much fucking power inside of you, and I hope that you fucking see it too. Okay, until next time, do something for yourself. You know you fucking deserve it. Okay, bye.